Hello, and welcome back to yet another Saturday episode of Bobson Rants while playing Team Fortress 2 badly, haha. Now, I wasn't really planning on doing one this week, mainly because I didn't really have much to talk about, plus I've been a bit distracted by World of Warcraft, but I figured I'd make a short one this week, just a little short thing, because over the past week something has been happening on YouTube that has a lot of people upset, a lot of people angry, and it's something to do with YouTube policy towards mature content and what videos can and cannot be monetized. And I've seen a number of other YouTubers talking about this, a number of them discussing why this has happened and what's going on and how they have personally been affected by it. And the basic idea is any video that is deemed inappropriate for advertisers will not be allowed to be monetized. And what that means is any video that YouTube personally sees as being not marketable for their advertisers, they won't let you put ads on them. They won't let you personally make any money off the video, and it will be barred from being monetized. Now, what these restrictions are is basically foul language, sexual content, and inappropriate content or controversial subject matter. Now, this is kind of thing has always been on YouTube in a similar fashion, in that any video that gets flagged as age restricted has its monetization kind of up in the air, due to the fact that if it's age restricted, then there's probably some serious subject matter and it's less desirable to advertisers. So that was always a problem. But they kind of pulled back on the reins with the stuff that people are putting out there and have been cutting down on a number of videos people can advertise based on what's in them. Now, this has affected a lot of people, mainly people who do a lot of face cam discussion and talking about stuff and talking about current events, social issues, political issues, or just being loud and obnoxious and very divisive in what they're saying and just talking about very controversial stuff. And a lot of people who there's a number of people who've been affected by this. A lot of big channels, a lot of news channels, channels that basically discuss current events, stuff that you would actually see on stuff like Fox News or CNN, and today's events, weekly events, stuff like political issues, social issues like the mass shootings or gun control or gay marriage or whatever they happen to be talking about. And a lot of this stuff would be considered hot button issues and a bit controversial. So a lot of those videos are getting flagged as being inappropriate for advertisers. And I can see why advertisers would want to kind of shy away from that kind of stuff. I can see their perspective, for the simple fact, if a video is promoting a particular viewpoint or a particular political view, like it's a pro-Trump video or a pro-Hillary video, or it's one social issue that they're really, really pushing, and the corporation that's running the advertisements either does not believe it, or does not support it, or supports the opposite viewpoint, or just wants to remain neutral in the entire discussion, they don't want their ads to be run on those videos and give the illusion that they support that perspective, that they support that issue, or the person talking and who made the video and supports their viewpoint. That's not really something they want to do. That's not really something they want to be associated with. So they don't want their ads run on that video. And that's kind of the reason YouTube's been doing this. It's the reason YouTube has done this, to kind of pull back and give a bit more control over what they're putting ads on. Now, on the other hand, as someone who actually puts videos out on YouTube, I can see the perspective of everyone being upset about this, because this is a form of censorship in a way. I mean, don't get me wrong, YouTube is not censoring the videos. They're not preventing you from putting these videos up with these various viewpoints or political views or social views. They're not preventing you from putting them up. They're not preventing you from saying what you want to say, but they are preventing you from monetizing them. And that is a very scary thought, especially for channels that do have these kind of discussions, that are kind of a news channel that talk about these daily events, these weekly events, these things that are going on in the world that are kind of upsetting, that are kind of, I wouldn't say inappropriate, just, what's the word? I don't know. It's hot button issues, it's political views, it's social issues, it's things that are going on in the world, and they're being flagged as inappropriate because of it. Because they're talking about controversial stuff. They're talking about things that would be upsetting, that would be considered more of a mature audience viewpoint stuff. People targeted to a more mature audience, I guess, is what I'm trying to really say. But yeah, these people make their living on these videos. They put out videos every single day or every few days talking about these issues, talking about these viewpoints, talking about these social, political things, and the idea that these videos are not going to be allowed to be monetized is really going to hurt them, because this is how they make their living, this is how they pay their bills, and by not being able to monetize these videos, by not making any money off these videos, they are going to basically go under, because they won't be able to do it anymore. They're basically being forced to choose between making money and continuing to make the videos that they want to make about the subject matter they want to talk about, and being able to put them out there in the same way they've been doing. Because, like I said, YouTube is not preventing them from putting it up, they're just preventing them from monetizing and making money off of them. So, yeah, I don't really know. I have not personally been affected by this, mainly because I don't really talk about anything controversial. I just play video games and put videos out for them. So, I don't really talk about anything controversial. My videos have not been hit by this, because I'm just a random idiot who plays video games. So, yeah, I do not have any personal knowledge about it. I've just been seeing a lot of people talking about it, a lot of big-name vlog-style video people talking about this stuff, and I just wanted to chime in on it. But one of the things they've been talking about is the censorship side, the political side, whether or not this is a political stunt or just kind of way to censor people's opinions and views. But what I am wondering is, will YouTube still be running ads on these videos even though they're not monetized? Because non-monetized videos still have ads running on them. They're YouTube ads, they're YouTube Run and YouTube ads that they solely make money on. They don't share their money with any of the people who are making the videos. They just take the money themselves, and even though they're not monetized, they're still having ads run on them, and YouTube is still making money on them. So that's really the issue I'm wondering about. Will these videos that are being deemed inappropriate for advertisers still have advertisements being run on them, even though they're not monetized? And will YouTube be making all the money from it? And that's another angle that I am wondering about this whole thing. If this is just a way for them to make a few extra bucks on top of the fact that they are trying to stifle creativity or stifle people's opinions. I don't really know. This is just a thought that I had, and I was wondering about. Will these inappropriate videos still be advertised on? So yeah, if that is the case, if that does end up happening, that these non-monetized videos still have ads running on them, that is going to raise an entirely new set of issues and a new set of problems that people are going to be complaining about in the coming weeks. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this. I just noticed it a few days ago, and I thought I just wanted to talk about it because I've seen people like Boogie talking about it, and I wanted to say something this week because I didn't really have anything else to talk about, because I've just been playing World of Warcraft for the past week. So I haven't really had a chance to record anything or even prepare anything for this week's rant, and I had actually considered just throwing up another World of Warcraft video or something like that. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut it short here, because I do want to get back to playing World of Warcraft. And so yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. This has been another episode of Bobson Rants, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.